Oh my goodness. Y'all, that's gumbo there, y'all. Look at there. Oh, I wish y'all could smell that. Since you can't just cook your own. I'll show you how to do it, it's simple. Show y'all again. We're gonna make a roux. You said, what? Where's the skillet? Skillet's over there. We're gonna make a roux on the Blackstone today. And you just have so much more room on the Blackstone. So got more surface area. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in a minute. You could flip this around and make it move. Now I'm heating it up now, what I'm doing. They just got to be clean for a roux. Clean, clean. I'm not just talking about regular clean. Clean, clean. This is water, y'all. I'm trying to get all the oil off of here. Now this is how I make a roux. And there's 20 kind of roux you can make. A roux, light roux, dark roux, and everything in between. But I like a good dark roux on my gumbos. And my sauce pecans or étouffées, I might make a little light roux with them. Light color, blonde, what they call a blonde roux. But what I'm doing right now is just cleaning this grill real good, getting all the oil off of it. You're going to see why in a minute. All right. Part one's over with. All right, y'all. Y'all watch here. What is he doing? This regular, this is all-purpose flour. And watch what I do. I like to dump it. Good little pile. Now you can make as much as you want on here. Enough? Yeah. I always make too much, but that's all right. Once you get this going, let me show you what you got to do next. If you can go to work now, y'all. I'm going to spread this on out, move it around, and that's something you have to do the whole time. You do not leave a roux, okay? Now take it. Most of the time when you're making a roux in a skillet, you got about 12 inches to work with. Now we got 36 inches, and you cannot leave it though. Mix, mix, mix. Yeah, we're gonna go for a dark roux here. Dark, dark. Probably gonna be making some gumbo. I love gumbo. Miss Janet won't even eat nobody else's gumbo. She done got used to eating mine over the years. She don't want nobody else's gumbo. I'm gonna turn these down a little bit. Takes a little while. Now a lot of people see me doing this and say, well, I'm gonna make a roux and eat it. Don't do that. Roux is the nastiest stuff you ever put in your mouth, unless it's in a stew or gumbo or something. It's for making gravies and thickening gravies. It makes your gravy with the flavor and stuff, but it ain't nothing you could just put in your mouth and eat. Yep. All right, y'all want to cut these two burners off on this side and let these be cooling down some. No, I'm not. Change my mind, y'all. I'm going to cut these two off. Because I got something going over here in a minute. Oh, this is looking pretty good here. We're just about the dark roux stage. What do you think? Now, I'm using olive oil. The reason I'm using olive oil, because that's what was right there. You can use whatever oil you want. Watch this. I'm dumping that oil in here. Probably going to have to add some more. More oil. Cool. Like I said, you can make this and put this in an old jar. Put this in the jar and it'll last forever. I say it lasts forever. I've had it last 4 or 5 weeks because I used it. that's a roux, y'all. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna slide it over here. Slide it over here. Bring it back right here. What I'm doing is cleaning all this up. A little more on that corner. Look at that. All right, y'all. This is the real deal here. All right, y'all, next step here, get your pot. We're fixing to cook some gumbo here, y'all. Once you get your pot on here for the gumbo, I'm using chicken broth. You can use chicken stock, whatever you want. Usually, a lot of times I buy my own stuff, make my own stock. Come on, get out of here. Hurry, 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 hurry. That smells good enough to eat there. I'm gonna put 2 of these stocks in here. I'm probably gonna add some water. All I'm doing right now is just heating this up. All right, y'all. Fix to start cooking this gumbo. I got to cut up a few little things here. This is chicken and sausage gumbo. So we're gonna cut this sausage up first. And it's don't take a lot to cook gumbo, y'all. People think it's big and hard and do. I guarantee you cook it like I'm showing you right here, people will be crazy over it. Now I like to cut my sausage a little thin, and you use the sausage of your choice. It don't matter. I use smoked sausage because smoked sausage works really good with this. Now you can get the hot smoked sausage, you can get the mild, you can get jalapeno, whatever you want, you can get it in the sausage. All right, y'all, we got this chicken. Cut it all up to little pieces, and they got the fat on here. We're gonna leave that. Fat is flavor, y'all. Now, I know a lot of y'all holler on here and put your thing. You need to wash that chicken. But I tell you what, you check with a lot of people that know what they're talking about. They say don't wash your chicken because once you start washing it, does something else to it, and you get more germs and stuff on it. So, this is what I was told. That's from the chicken folks. Found my old spoon, y'all. Okay, y'all, we got this chicken stock right here. That's all this is. Regular old chicken stock and getting it hot. Now, I'm going to dump all my roux in here. I'm going to turn these fires back on this side. Press the button. I'm going to dump some oil over here. Y'all know I got that sausage and chicken cut up already. Smear this around a little bit. Alright, y'all, we got that chicken on and the sausage. Ooh, like to hear that sizzle. Come on, sausage, get on there. Don't be shy. Now, I like to brown all my stuff. A lot of people don't. But hey, this is what I do. If you want good gumbo, try this. As I go, I season. So we're going to drop some hot pepper on here. If I get the big one open. Okay. This is that old garlic and herb seasoning, which is pretty good. I'm gonna get in there. I don't tell nobody I put cayenne in my gumbo, but I do. Don't need a lot now. This is salt. Brand new box that ain't gonna come out. Salt don't work good in Louisiana, y'all. I don't know why. Can't keep it outside, that's for sure. Give this another go around. That's just about ready, y'all. We're gonna have to. Ooh, y'all. Oh, roux smelling good. Get it stirring around. I'm gonna throw a little meat in here right now. And handy shovel right here. I'm probably gonna add some water in here in a minute. I'm fixing to cook my onions down. Gotta cut up my okra. That'll be it for the gumbo, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Sure, I tell you, y'all, this stuff that's where your flavor's at. A lot of it's right there. All right, y'all, I could have cut up my onions, but I didn't. I just bought them like this. We're gonna drop some down here. Good enough. If I get enough, I'll do a little more. We're gonna spread these out. Let them start cooking down a little bit. All right, y'all, we're gonna cut this okra up. Look at there. Who cuts the tips off? I do. Cut the ends off too. I like little thin pieces of okra. If you do it like this, it cooks down real good. Alright, y'all, we're going to get these old onions a flip. Got my onions, peppers, all that right here. Ain't that pretty? We're going to shoot a little bit of this olive oil right here. Fresh okra, y'all. Just cut it up. Back in the day, I went to the garden and got this. My grandma and them used to carry a ladder. My grandma did. She was short. And Grandma Mitchell would carry a ladder out in the field and climb up that ladder and cut her okra off. That was good old days. Ooh, stuff's looking good. I'm gonna put the okra down a little bit. Got these onions. Mix it all up. Y'all believe it or not, that's about done. That's how you make gumbo. It ain't got to be hard. Watch this. I tell you what. I like gumbo year round, but on a good cold night, ain't nothing better than this. All right, y'all, we're gonna give this a little stir. I'm gonna go look for the lid. It might add a tad and a half more water in here. And look at that, y'all. Look at all the meat in there. It ain't nothing but chicken and sausage, y'all. Won't be long. Let this simmer down about 30-40 minutes. She'll be ready to go. All right, y'all. The favorite part of cooking is eating. Look at this, y'all. Come look here. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? This is just chicken and sausage. Y'all watch what I do and cook you some. It's simple. Gumbo is just easy to make. Y'all, everybody thinks it's hard. And you make it with what you got. You know what I mean? You could add shrimp to this. A couple crab legs. Whatever you want. All right, y'all. We're going to put a little bit more juice in here. Oh, yeah. Got my little spoon. All right, y'all. This is my favorite part about cooking is eating. I know it's going to be hot, but I just can't wait. Y'all, it's all about that roux. It's all about that roux. I'm telling you. Cook you a good roux and you can have some good gumbo.